Hello, learners. Today we are going to learn about prepositions. What does preposition mean? And what are the various kinds of preposition? Preposition means a word that is used before a noun or a pronoun to show its relation with other words in the sentence. Pre means before and position means place. So, preposition is a word that is used before noun. What is a noun? Noun is a naming word, name of a person, place, or thing. So, it is placed either before the name of a person, place, or thing, or pronoun. What is a pronoun? Pronoun is used instead of a noun. Like when we say Delhi is a large city, the word Delhi is a proper noun. City is a common noun. But when in the next sentence we say it is the capital of India, it is the pronoun. So the word that is used instead of a noun is a pronoun, and preposition is used before noun or pronoun to show the relationship with other words in the sentence. We'll see with some examples. The book is on the table. Here, on is used to connect book and table. The pen is in the ink pot. In is used to connect pen and the ink pot. Cat is under the table. The word under is used to connect cat and the table. The book is between the ink pot and the chair. Between is used to connect book and the chair as well as the ink pot. So the words on, in, under, between, and many others of such kind come under the category of preposition. There are three types of preposition: preposition of time, preposition of place, and preposition of direction. As it suggests, the preposition of time tells us about the time of the action. Preposition of place tells us about the place of the action, and preposition of direction tells us about the direction in which the event has happened. Today, we are going to learn about the uses of some of the preposition. At. At is used for name of smaller places. He lives at Jaipur. So here, at is used for Jaipur because it is comparatively smaller in size when we compare it to the state Rajasthan or the country India. When we say the entire sentence, we say he lives at Jaipur in India. So, in is used for bigger places, that is India, and Jaipur, when we say Jaipur, we use at because it's smaller than India. Particular time, price, speed, and rate. We should live at the moment. That means we should enjoy our lives. We should live in the present and not think about the past or the future. So we should live at the moment. He got the book at rupees 50. Rupees 50 is the rate of the price of the book. So it tells us about the price at which the book was sold. He got the book at rupees 50. He starts studying at midnight. It tells us about the time again. Temporary action. She is at play. So, playing is not a permanent thing over here. She will come back from play. And so it says she is at play. Next, in uses. For bigger places like country, city, state, and metropolitan, we live in India. Asia, we live in Asia. And permanent action. His brother is in army. That means he is working in the army. And it denotes the permanent thing. period of time. I will return this in a week. So the person here is saying that he or she will give back a certain thing in a week time. On uses. On is used when there is a physical contact between two objects. The in sense of physical contact. Example, the book. There are two books on the table. So, there is a physical contact between book and the table. That means the book is touching the table. Time expressing words. Example, Seema will be back on Monday. That means it tells us about the time. Before vehicles, he goes to school on scooter. So, scooter here is a vehicle through which the communication is happening. Before direction and subject, he threw a dagger on him. That means he threw the dagger in the direction of the person. This is a book on grammar. It means a subject. Between. Between is used for two places and things. Divide the mangoes between you and me. That means when we talk about two places, two things, or two person, then we use between. Like divide the chocolate between you and Hari. Next, after each, every, whenever the word each or every comes, then we use between. The batsman blew a whistle after each ball. Cooperation between two or more families. There is an alliance between six families. When we talk about more than two families, then we use the word between. In this case, among is not used. After the word difference, whenever the word difference comes in the sentence, we use between. What is the difference between oxen and bulls? Next is among. Among is used for more than two person, place, and thing. What did we use for two person, place, and thing? We used between. But when we talk of more than two person, place, and thing, we use among. Divide the mangoes among the children. Before consonants starting, plural nouns. Among the boys. Among is followed by the word the, of which the first alphabet is T and hence a consonant. So we use among. There is an important thing to be noted here. Where do we use amongst? Amongst is used before vowel and among is used before consonant. Among our brothers. That means O of R is a vowel. So we used amongst. Beside and besides. Beside is used by the side of something or the outside of something. The child was beside the mother. That means the child was next to the mother. That means next to something or outside something. Besides, on the other hand, is used in addition to something. Besides Urdu, I know English and Hindi. That means, in addition to Urdu, I know the language Hindi and English. There is something to note over here. Besides is used in additional sense. Never when there is an absence or removal of something, but except is used when we are removing something. Above views in the sense of higher than. Example, the aeroplane is flying over the cloud. That means it is flying higher, high up. Then it refers to the number that is more than something. There are more than 50 students in the class. Superior sense. Or we say when we say there are above 50 students in class. That means there are more than 50 students in class. Superior to sense or level. Example, Sudhir is guilty above doubts. That means we have no doubts that he is guilty. Mount Everest is 84 meter above sea level. It indicates the level at which Mount Everest is situated. Next, overuses. Over is used in the sense of touch with something. Spread the tablecloth over the table. That means there is a physical contact. There is a touch between the tablecloth and the table. In sense of all over, widespread. English is spoken all over the world. And next it is used in the sense of more than something. Mr. Ganguly is over 40. Next is used for getting over at some time. The college is over at 4 p.m. Or to express the entire distance. There is a bridge over water. And last but not the least, we talk about upon for things in movement, for something that is moving. The example is the dog sprang upon the table. That means it sprang over the table. Thank you. Stay tuned. Keep loving grammar.